What's going on, everybody? Jeremy back in with Remy Q Studios. Not my studios. We have the very lovely Miss Angel with us.
Hello.
Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there. Mr. DJ Links, hello. Las Crucius, what's going on? Got to do this by hand because the computer's not working. So, Seth11, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Wellbore, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. So I'm doing this by a little keypad thing, pain in the ass, and it doesn't work. Just in case.
Fuck you, CJ.
There we go. I hope everybody is having a very lovely evening. We're going to talk about it. We got a haul to go through. We went by the new McKay's outside of Mebane.
Yep.
Melbourne. No,
Mebane.
Melbourne's in
It's
another
Mebane.
country. Mebane. Yeah, we went to Mebane. We went out of town last week. So that's why we didn't have it. Let's talk about it. Angel was throwing a baby shower for somebody.
We tried it though.
What?
We tried to do it.
Yeah, that didn't work. It didn't work. Anyway, so we were in the hills of fucking North Carolina,
I was out of
Virginia.
town.
I don't even.
Bad.
I'll be honest with you. We were the hills have eyes. That's exactly what it is. I literally
That's
called
not true at
somebody. I said, "Hey, these are my coordinates. I might not come back. Not my fault.
That did happen.
We were just in the wilderness. Like I was very uncomfortable.
No
Anyways,
signal.
so needless to say, weren't able to do. Let's talk about it. But on the way back, we did hit up the new McKay's. They had it in the town next to us. They have one in Winston where we live. They have one in Greensboro. Greensboro one has moved to
Winston one.
Mebane.
Mebane.
Moved to Mebane.
They said it was.
It looked huge. It's not that big. It's not that big. It's not as big as here. Not nearly.
You don't think so?
1,000% it's not.
Really?
It's like a tenth of the size. You walk in,
but
you got the music thing,
They
you
have,
got the comics in the back, you have toys, and then you have books. When you walk into ours,
They don't
it's
have-
rows.
They
I
don't
mean,
have 35-cent books though.
bro, they got rows of stuff. Well, no, now the selection of comics was nice. Lots of number ones, by the way. Zeros, number ones, galore. Like, I'm not saying that it was. Look at how terrible this is. I can't do it. Now I got to go through here, find it, click. I mean, how can I run? How can I run
I had a
clips?
baby, but it looked
this
like
way.
shit.
How, Sway? How?
I don't know. That's your
How?
fault. That's your fault.
You haven't done the education.
It's your fault.
You haven't been doing the education.
It's your fault.
Okay,
Are you okay?
I'm not because minutes before we go on, I realize I have no touch screen. How am I supposed to touch a screen if I can't touch a screen? How? Sway. I hit the thing and then it goes crazy. I got to use the little thing down here. It's nuts.
It's not that hard. You just hit the button.
Angel.
Hit the button.
Angel.
Hit the button.
Angel.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Angel, play a clip. Go ahead, play a clip. Banners. Wrong thing.
I don't know.
Clip. There you go.
Okay.
Find a clip. Go
Okay.
ahead. Find one.
Yes!
Okay. So
You are a funny mother.
Isn't it weird though when you have a kid and all your dreams and hopes just go right out the window?
25 minutes later, we have the clip that we didn't.
Hey!
What's up, Spidey? How you doing, sir?
Come save it.
You
Come
see, you think you
save
needed help. I'm here to help.
I need a lot more than help. Anyway, so we went to Mebane.
It's okay, baby.
It was a huge building. We walked inside. It was the opposite of Doctor Who's TARDIS. It was smaller on the inside than what it looked like on the outside. I was disappointed with that. But the comic selection, moderns, they did have a lot of number ones. So out of our McKay's,
have
a
a
lot of the number ones have been just picked through. Like no matter what it is, they've been picked out. You can go diving, you find something here and there. This one legit, like they had a ton of stuff, and then it was a bunch of.
I found this.
You did not find that. That's an old thing. You already said this. That was an old thing.
No, I found this at the other McKay's that you said it sucks and you can't find anything good.
I'm not saying that it sucks. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the one that we went
It's
to.
okay. Don't be
When
so
we
silly.
passed
I know
by,
you're upset.
when we
Don't be
passed
so
by
mad.
going down, I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's the new McKay's. This is gonna be amazing." And then we walked in there, and I was like,
Every time I use my nuts, I get pregnant. You should tell somebody about that. That sounds like a condition. Well, son, you sounds like you have a condition.
So anyway, so we got some books. I got 2 books. Angel got a bunch of stuff here.
Did I send you that name?
What? My name? How could I raise my boys without my name? No, I don't. You didn't give me a name. Anyways,
Not really thinking you're funny.
hold on. Let me click the
Yes!
comment.
That's why you can hit the comments.
Let me click this view here. All right.
Hey,
So-
Marcus.
The 2 books that I picked up, this one is The Living Corpse Relics.
I'm so upset.
That's pretty cool.
35 cents. That's pretty
Bargain.
this. Yeah. And the interiors are pretty good. Very similar to the cover. And I don't know. I was interested. The other one,
Hey, Caroline.
Super Sonic Goodness.
Exo Manowar.
Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? You want to talk about shiny?
35 cents.
Which, if you're talking about shiny, you should check out Mad Spidey's live video that just came on, and all his shiny goodness and his Spider-Man.
And then
cards.
Angel picked up some items.
I'm so upset. I don't have that thing. I was gonna blast out.
What were you blasting out?
I told you my wall of shame. I ain't messing no more.
Wall of Shame, Apex?
Yup.
Oh man, this is getting real.
There's a question in the chat.
This is getting real.
What's
Was
that,
the Loving Corpse done by Buzz Hassan?
Essen?
If it was, CJ wins 100 points.
That mean nothing. You should do that.
There we go. You are correct, CJ. What has he won, ladies and gentlemen?
I mean, I don't know. I would click a clip, but I don't have access to them.
Yes, you do. It's not that hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got to do. I'm sorry. I've
Can
got
you
to.
imagine
Yeah.
if we had these when we were 12?
Even better. We got them when we're 40.
Damn.
I mean, it's like taking
did I Facebook
a
you?
fantastic footballer and saying, you know what? Don't use your feet.
That's what happens sometimes. They blow out a
Hey,
knee,
Carlito.
and then there's
Don't use your feet. Oh, you're famous for your feet? Guess what? No feet. All right, come on, man. What's up?
Okay.
I showed my 2 books.
Well, Avengers #1, not the, I don't know which of Earth's Mightiest.
Looks
Heroes.
like an Alex Ross cover.
It's a beautiful. This is the show that I also watched with the Mighty Avenger. What are you doing?
What are
you doing?
Well, this ain't gonna work.
What is going on?
Hold on. Let me stop this for a second. Go ahead. Talk to the people here. Hop up for a second.
No,
Remy is not prepared one little bit.
he is so not. Ow, my foot.
Why would you go there? That's all I want to know. Out of everywhere you could
where
stop.
else would I go? Oh my gosh! Don't you have something to do?
Intermission.
Do-do-do.
Do-do-do.
So
I don't think you
Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Hero.
Hang on. There we go.
Oh, we don't have to do that. Now I have to get up again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Why would you stand there? I can't believe out of all the places that you would stand, you would stand there.
If I had a hamburger in my hand, I would throw it at you.
A
I've
hamburger.
never thought about throwing a hamburger at my wife so much before, but for whatever reason, hamburger is what I'm thinking.
Just like when you go through the drive-through at Macca's and they give you the wrong order and you feel like throwing it back at them.
Hamburger. All right.
Are you okay?
I'm better now. I'm a little bit better now.
Can I have some? Did you drink it all? Is that your last little bit? Oh, no, you're fine.
I have nothing else.
I have some sour gummy worms
Why would I want sour gummy worms?
because that's what that tastes like.
That
That tastes like gummy worms, bro.
does not taste like gummy worms.
Yes, it does.
I feel like it's like I'm dead, and you're like the freaking crow that's like pecking at the scraps.
I don't know
What
what
is
that means.
going on here? What are we
Haven't you
doing?
heard?
Avengers
How-
#1.
How can Carlito not know what Macca's is?
Macca's is
Every-
McDonald's, right?
Yes, everybody knows. Well, the
Um,
American people that I talk
Crackers,
to.
but then I was like, no, don't be uncouth, Angel. Don't act like you don't know what's happening.
You said uncouth.
I did.
Disgusting. You're embarrassing me in company.
Sorry, I'm not that quick. You know that.
Sons of a... I saw this
I
and
used to be that quick.
oh my gosh, it's your fault. Sons of Origins. Sons of,
What? Hold on now. Let's talk about this. Origins.
of Origins of Marvel.
You're embarrassing me in company.
Damn it,
Well done.
damn it, son. Look,
Well
at
done.
look at how thick that book is. That's what she said.
But boom.
Hey, Dale.
It's totally French.
And then, of course, you know I got to pick up my Marvel Holiday Special. I saw this.
Yeah. By the way, for all the collectors out there who have cover battles, the next time somebody's thinking about a Christmas cover battle,
Don't pick me.
I'm telling you, listen,
Don't pick me.
she got you beat. Well, there's a lot of like cool shit out there. I'm not trying to dog the rest of the other collectors out there, but when it comes to like holiday covers, people take a lot of pride in this. I don't give a crap. But this one right here, she's got you beat. She's got everybody beat. I don't care. I don't care who you are. Challenge accepted. Yeah. So any other
Cover battle
YouTubers
D's,
out there,
Mistletoe.
yeah, when you're ready to cover battle for holiday books,
If it's Christmas, don't come at me.
I choose my champion. Choose my brother, Jamie Lannister. He's hundreds of miles away.
Oh my gosh! So the other day,
I'm actually rewatching Game of Thrones at the moment.
Hey,
the other day,
me too. I'm season 3, episode 9 right now.
yesterday,
I'm waiting for the red wedding scene.
yesterday, I went out to lunch.
That's season 4, I think.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to I'm like, let's go. Let's go.
Yesterday,
I'm
I went
on-
out to lunch with my girlfriends, and I don't know how to use my phone. And I was under my work email, so when I pulled up my accounts, all my cards have been deleted. And I was like, "Oh my god, I'm freaking out!" And so I was like, "Can you just cover me and I will pay you?" So I called Jeremy. I was like, "All my cards are disappeared. I don't have anything. I don't know because I have my tap phone. I don't even bring my wallet anywhere." And I was like, "I need you to PayPal somebody." And-
She was like $23. I was like, $23, give me their name. So she gave me this girl's name. I sent her $23 via PayPal with a message that wrote, "A Lannister pays his debts." from Lady Angel. Stamped it.
I think
Yeah,
I might need the you know nothing Jon Snow clip for my my thing.
Bro, listen, there's so many clips from Game of Thrones. Like, people have forgotten about Game of Thrones.
Mm.
And it's coming back. It's coming back.
Oh, thank you, Lady Fantastic. This is actually yours. It looks like it's got some.
Oh, it's a dirty book.
It's a dirty book, but not in the way you like.
Yeah, it's like it's got like stuff on it. but I'm gonna see if I can clean it. I've never
It's got-
cleaned a book before.
It's got schmut.
It's got something on it. Yeah, somebody left it out.
That was a week.
Skull the Slayer #1. It was like $1. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get that and try to clean it.
X-Men, the Uncanny X-Men. I don't know.
And that's some 90s goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Angel's been working on that 90s X-Men run.
And to be honest with you, nothing can. Well, maybe. The Colossus. I don't think he gets enough credit. I like Colossus. He's a gentleman. Although he cheated on. Well,
You know what Colossus was the best? Because people always, I think people when they think about Colossus on the big screen, they think about the Juggernaut fight, which was fantastic. However, I prefer Colossus from the original when they're sneaking the kids out,
yes, I agree.
and
Super hot.
Wolverine's like, he's like, you need to take them there. He's like, I can help you. Like that scene with that dude, and he died. He was never in another movie again. But the guy who played that was the best with that line. Like they were so amazing when he said that. And he hits the wall and they're like carrying all the people out. He's like, I
Yeah.
can help you. I was
And he's like,
man, that was awesome.
He's like, if I don't make it out, I need you to protect them.
yeah. But it was like I said, the Juggernaut fight's good, but I don't know. I always like that original Colossus, who again never did anything else.
Shine.
Oh,
Google it. Never
Shiny
again.
Warlock goodness.
Yes, Warlock Chronicles. I'm not even like a fan, but I mean, it's a #1 and it's shiny. Yep, I'll be there.
I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to start calling you Magpie because magpies like shiny things.
I do. I like shiny things. Ooh, it's shiny. And then this is an X-Men #3.
I love that cover.
Yeah.
Some Jim
It's a
Lee
good
goodness.
cover.
It's got everybody on it too.
It does. It's got
Psylocke's a
Colossus,
badass.
Psylocke, Jean Grey. Although, isn't Psylocke good? Or is she one of those ones that go back and forth?
You
She
know,
started off. She started off as a baddie and then became good.
You know what
Okay,
other
that's what
chick
I
I like
thought.
too? Domino.
Yeah. I mean, it's got Rogue. It's got Angel. Although I think that's when he was
That's
Archangel.
Archangel.
And it's got my boy Gambit. What's up, Gambit? So sexy.
No, nice. So it's a nice haul.
That's my hall pass, even though he's not real.
It's a nice haul we had.
What is wrong with you?
Thank you. I want to say that was, I don't know, probably $10.
Although, does
$10
it count if it's a hall pass and they're not real, but then the character is played by an actor?
I don't know.
Does that
Kenny
count?
Bird.
If you come up with that character?
What's up, Kenneth Bird? Thanks for joining us.
In this-
Yeah, so that was what we got at McKay's. They had
and
pops
then
there. People
we
were
also
digging through
got
pops
this
like crazy.
weird. What's that weird thing that Logan has?
The musical thing?
Yes,
I don't know.
we got
I
some
give
weird
up.
Hawaiian instrument.
It's some little ding thing. Ding 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 ding. It's got like fingers, the little metal fingers. You go do 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 do, and he's like playing Minecraft songs and shit on it. It's like, I don't know. He's good at that stuff. He likes the weird instruments. He wants to get that old pirate thing. that
Horty
you-
Jordy. The Horty Jordy. The Jordy.
and play pirate songs and stuff. Weird. Anyways,
Oh, you guys have a McKay's?
yeah.
Yeah. Caroline talks about McKay's all the time.
We've talked about this before.
Not with me?
We talked about this before.
Not with me?
We've talked
We've
about
got-
this before.
I didn't know that they.
Yeah.
Well,
They
would that
got,
make you love me?
they got
Yeah,
a
would that
bunch
make
of
you
them
love
in
me?
NC Lady Fantastic. I've streamed there a few times. I streamed there. You know what was crazy? MJ Comics, the Brits. I live streamed with them before and took them through McKay's, and they were like baffled. They're like, we don't have anything like this.
What the hell
And,
is this?
And I don't know.
Is that my thing? Is that my?
I don't know what you're doing. What are you talking about?
Is this what my search is?
I don't know.
Oh, trending searches. Somebody looked up Dubai Princess Sheikah Mara. Well, now I gotta look it up.
There's 5 McKays.
Oh.
Just looked.
Yeah,
That's-
we got 2.
That's why
We got 2, and they were back to back, 20 minutes apart, and then they moved the good one far away.
That's why people are looking her up. So that's the Princess of Dubai, y'all. She just announced her divorce. So if anybody wants a princess, you can buy,
What?
you can buy a lot of comics with the princess
Let me
money.
see. Princess.
Have you
Of
ever been
Dubai?
to the Have you ever been to the Nashville McKays?
No,
Golly.
that's what I said.
Oh, ridiculous.
That's what I said.
Good Lord. Hold on. Hey,
If you,
hereby declare our divorce.
she's 30.
She's 30? I mean, are there any other pictures, or do we just have the
Hey, Bubsy.
Oh, hello. Oh, she looks good done up and not done up. Oh. It's a little formal there. Who's this douche? Is that the guy?
Nah, not anymore. He's not the guy anymore.
Why has he got the big flower thing on?
Because they're getting married.
So you got to wear a big. Oh, look. Oh, you got to buy her horses and shit. Is that a thing in Dubai? Do you trade like camel and
Dubai
stuff?
is like one of the richest places ever.
Yeah, but why? But she's
you
got.
go there and there's just like.
So, dude, I'm saying, is that what you got to do? I thought.
She's
I thought it was.
princess.
But what happened to the
glass.
dowry? Was it? Hold on. Let's get this correct.
You got to buy her glass shoes. and shit.
The women have to provide a dowry, right? Like the female's family has to provide the dowry. She's got horses there. Like the prince went to her and was like, "Hey, look at all my camel and shit." Like, what is that? What you have to do? Is that what he did? If he did that, ripped off. He got ripped off. That's not how dowry works. It's the other way around. I saw it in the movie once. She couldn't get married because they didn't have enough money. It's true.
She's a princess. Of course she has that. You gotta like come to the table and be like, I'm a broke ass fool.
No, that's where that's that's how they started. You know how they're like, oh, the bride's family pays for the wedding. You know why they do that? Because they don't do the dowry anymore. That used to be the thing. You had to show it with money. You got to show it with money.
Yeah, when their Lamborghinis break down in Dubai, they abandon.
Nah, they got camels and they got horses. She's got little
No, not in
horses.
Dubai.
No, I bet you that's $1 billion horse she was taking a
Probably.
picture next to. It had like beads and stuff.
Look at my.
It's like one of these horses.
Where's my money?
You know what I'm talking about?
Does that mean something?
I always thought that when they showed the armored horses in like movies and stuff, that was badass. Like horses are badass in general, but then when you put armor on them, like special horse armor, where it's like a skeleton, like
it's crazy because we used to ride
protects
horses.
'em. I know. I can ride a horse.
I know.
Damn good at riding horses.
He is actually.
It's no
fucking
big
great.
deal, but there was a couple young ladies, and they were like, "Hey,
It's
you want
always
to come
something.
horseback riding?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've never done that before."
And they're like, he's such a natural because Remy can fucking do everything.
Saw it in a movie once. No big deal.
Jackass.
Oh god.
There's actually pictures of me on a 3-day camping horse trip going through the ocean.
And
It's no big
the
deal.
horse reared up, and they had a
If-
professional camera person there.
If
The
you ever,
horse reared up, and I stayed on. Did they take that picture? No, of course they
No.
didn't. They took off little John. Oh, little John.
what do they have though? Me through the water, looking. Wait, you want to talk about next level badass? Come in on a fucking horse. You know what? That's why she had the picture by the horse. Because I bet you that dude was like, he came in on horseback. Who does that anymore? I feel like if you come in on a horseback, you win.
Somebody's
you-
watched too much Game of Thrones.
No matter what it is. Hold on. But imagine this, right? What's something what the ultimate nerd thing that you can do right now? What's the biggest nerd thing that you can do? Anything, pick it. Like what is it? Like Magic? Is it playing Magic
Dungeons.
cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, Magic the
Something like
Gathering
that,
cards.
Like a dice game or something, like or
Dungeons
like
and Dragons.
like cosplay, whatever. Imagine that, but
Uh,
homie shows up on a horse. You win. You win, sir. Like I'm sitting there, right, with my little nerdy dice, look at this. Look at the cool
I mean, I agree.
dice
I agree
bag
with
I
that, yeah.
have. And guy comes in on a fucking horse. you win.
See, my problem is
You
yeah,
win.
it's called LARPing.
Horse.
It's called LARPing.
Exactly. Okay. Oh yeah. This thing. Oh, like
I
role
would
models.
love to LARP. I
Role
would be a LARP.
models.
I would be a LARPer.
Yeah, but if you did, what if you showed up to that
On a horse. Yeah.
With a ride up on a horse with a foam sword.
Dude? You win.
He's got
You
to
win.
You can ride on the horse.
Think about
You
it.
can bring your trident and be like, oh.
Oh God! Tried it on a horse, double win. You can't beat a guy on a horse with a trident. You know how savage that looks. You know who has a trident on horseback? Planet of the Apes. Together Ape Strong. You got a trident on a horse. You win no matter what you're doing. I feel like think about it. Like if people are LARPing and they're like, oh, who's gonna pick teams or whatever, and guy comes in on a horse with a trident, that guy wins. No sense in whatever you were gonna do, give up. That guy wins. Right there.
I am so disappointed, Jeremy,
Why?
because I don't have my thing. I'm mad. So last week we had a baby shower to go to. I made awesome dip. That's cool. There's also something other that happened last week. Well, should we talk about the wall of shame? Should we talk about the wall of shame first?
Yeah, but what if it? But what about a
A
seahorse?
seahorse.
I'm not in my studio. I can't. Oh, this is all you get. I'm not in my studio.
Turn it sideways.
I don't have any room. It's an 8-foot long trident. How do you turn it sideways? I can't do. I can't.
Something's going to get poked out. Angel, duck your head, please.
Put it down.
Looks like you need to give that thing a bit of a clean or an
I
oil
know, it
or
needs to
something.
be shine. You need to
It's
shine it up.
looking a little grubby.
That's the whole point.
No, it's not.
If it was
A man
Serious?
takes care of his trident.
No. No,
it
this gets like wine. It gets better with age. You got.
No.
That's what it's supposed to look like.
If it was blood stains, I could understand, but it's rust stains.
How do you know? No, I'm just kidding. How does he know?
Anyways,
All right. Should we talk about the wall of shame first? Or Johnny Depp?
wall. No, you know what? Yeah, let's do the wall of shame. Fuck it.
Okay.
Wall of shame.
So from now on, we're starting a new thing called the wall of shame. Because I am sick of you assholes that get in Apex and go down and fucking leave. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Wall of shame.
Yeah.
So from now on, if you're that asshole, I'm gonna blast your ass on TV.
Louis!
This thing.
Yeah, so
YouTube.
this is the thing. So we have our usual suspects that we play with. It's
And
impossible to
So
have
here's the thing.
a full
it was-
clan
it was
all the
3.
time.
It was 3.
Yeah, your squad. You sometimes you
squad
have
is
random
3.
people
And now they
in
have
your
4.
squad.
And of course, we have a couple that we play with, and we could never get it right because she wanted to play, but then I couldn't play, and it was like then he would play, but somebody else would not play, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm not playing unless it's 3 people." And then they came out with 4, and we're like, "Oh gosh, it's gonna happen." And then I was out of town, and they were out of town, and we're like, "Oh my god, it's a 4 quad! It's a quad squad." Never happened. And then we've been stuck with these jackasses that get in the game and they're like, drop here. And then they're like, oh, I went down. I'm leaving. You can come back. We can pick your ass up. Don't be a douche. Douche.
Yeah. So
You know, no.
I'm
yeah,
very
anyways,
passionate about it.
So those
Because
who-
you leave the team. We had a number 2. We had a number 2. We could have had number 1. We could have had a number 1. But no, Douche Magoosh left. And I'm not talking about if you drop out because you lagged out. Mr. Potato, we will always remember you. You did not. You lagged out. We understand. We're sorry. Yes. Come play my game and drop out, and you will be on the wall of shame
yeah.
next
so,
week.
Anyways,
Bitches.
we're publicly announcing the people
Who
who-
suck.
quit early when they can't stand the heat of Apex
Douche
Legends.
Magoo. And check this out. Okay. So like you're the jump master, you're in this little plane, right? And you're like picking where you're gonna drop.
I'm sorry to regret this. I'm just saying I didn't know you were going like this. You're explaining a lot here. They don't need to hear this part. Just say the names. Let's do this.
What a little boy, man.
He just said what's Apex.
Are you serious? He's not kidding. He's kidding, right? He's kidding. Are you
I'm
serious?
not kidding. I have no idea what it is. I figured it out. It was a computer game, but that's about all I know.
Okay, so you can play it on computer, Xbox, or PS, whatever. 12, whatever they're up to now. And it's basically like a shooter game. You have a bunch of squads that get dropped into the middle of a map, and then you have to just be the last person standing.
It's a battle royale game.
Yeah, sometimes you die in
So
3
it's like
seconds.
a Halo or a Fortnite or like one of them sort of type games.
Yes, it's like that.
It's kind of like
It's like that. They're in the 22nd season. We take it very seriously.
a little bit.
And this is the thing.
So somebody does anyway.
We play with random people, and when they get downed, you can pick them up. Even if they die, you can revive them. And a lot of people, when you play with randoms, they just
quit. And so
And
now
so
you're
we've
stuck.
warned people now when we get into these games, if we're playing with a random person, we say, hey, by the way,
Right, Rob.
if you don't understand how the game works, that you can be picked up if you get downed and you quit on purpose, we're going to publicly announce it on YouTube. So, Angel, go ahead. Who do you have?
I don't have
Let's
anybody.
get some gamer tags. Go.
That's
All
what
that, and you got nobody on
I
the
told
wall.
you
of
I
fame.
didn't. Everybody in the whole chat knew I didn't have anybody. But I'm warning y'all. Next, I'm gonna start recording names.
Thanks, Timu.
I figured it was a nice thing to do. Warn people. Here's the thing. And another thing that I don't like is when you have the jump master, and I pass the jump master all the time. It's too much responsibility. What if I drop back? What if I drop too hot? What if I drop in the wrong zone and nobody gets anything and then we die? I don't know. So I'm not gonna drop. But
Yes, Chris, it's free to play.
it's free to play. It's free to play. Yes. And he's got the Game of Thrones in the background. That's cool. And if you are the jump master and you choose to skip your jump master so you don't get to pick the jump, don't tell him where to jump. You had your chance. You suck. That's all I'm saying. I suck. I don't do it. It's too much responsibility.
Okay.
That's it.
I just can't believe you didn't have one name.
I did have a name. I texted you the name.
I feel like you
I
but
texted you
didn't
the
have-
name.
You
I
don't
don't.
have one name.
Well, I have Mr.
What am-
Potato, but he's not in the Wall of Shame because I don't think he meant to drop out. I tried to tell you that. I tried to tell you. I texted you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody.
You should be sorry because
This is not what I expected. Anyways, so yeah, I guess everybody better watch out. Man, that went downhill real quick.
it's your fault. I told you
Yeah.
I didn't have anybody. Thanks for listening, Jeremy.
So Tridents. So Angel took a picture with a celebrity. I'm going to show the picture, and then
No, hold on. I gotta tell.
you can guess the celebrity.
I gotta tell a story.
Okay, you tell the story, and then people can guess the celebrity. Don't say the celebrity's name. Angel met a celebrity the other day. Go ahead, Angel. Tell the celebrity story.
Okay, so the other day we went out to lunch because we do that a lot. It's
Not we.
me with my girls at work, and we bought this one girl, and she's like, "Oh my god, that looks like so and so," and I was like, "I don't even have to see him telling you that's not so and so," and she's like, "That's so and so," and I was like, "What the hell is he doing in North Carolina? There's no way
Stop
that's so and so." That's funny. That's what our computer was doing earlier. And I
Beck,
was
Beck just
like-
came home early.
Oh, hello. She's like, what? Anyways, and I was like, that's not so and so. And then she's like, do you know who you look like? And he goes, oh, I don't even want to know. She said, well, I'm gonna show. She said, who? And she said, well, I'm gonna show you. And he's like, my man. And this is who. Now, I did not think it was him at all. Even when but I'm gonna get in the picture because
Your friend's in this picture too. Is that okay?
yeah, I told her I was gonna post it on Instagram.
All right. So guess who the celebrity is?
I have no idea who that is.
We're gonna leave it up there for a little bit and let the chat guess who this looks like.
Is that the creator of Apex?
I don't know whether I can zoom in on the camera on the. On
It's
the
a
middle of
very
the
dark
live stream.
picture. And I look like a chipmunk.
Yeah, I have no idea who that.
Boom, boom, boom,
Oh, Kid Rock.
boom.
Crack rock.
Is it really
That's
Kid
not
Rock?
him.
But who did I say?
That everybody said that. Except
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Is it supposed to be Kid Rock or it's not supposed
No.
to be Kid Rock?
Angel is 4 feet 9 3/4. Somebody asked how tall you are. There you go.
Okay. Did you send
Under 5.
did you hold on. How do you make it so
What are you doing? Be
I'm-
careful. It's gonna mess up everything.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to look up this person.
Oh no, that's not gonna go over well.
Why?
No, go ahead.
Why?
Just none of that looks like that person.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I'm trying to show.
Okay. The suspense is killing me. I hope it lasts.
Okay. So here's the deal. If you look at that person's hand,
You can't see nothing on that person's hand.
yes, you can.
Oh my gosh, this is the worst thing.
Well, do it.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened.
You're the worst thing that's ever happened.
All right, which one do you want to show?
The hand.
This.
Yes.
Okay. The hand. Look at this right here.
Yeah, I know.
Look at all these.
I know.
Look at
That's
look
why
at
you-
look
you-
at all
okay,
these.
You didn't let me finish the story.
Okay, here. The hand.
I didn't think it was Johnny Depp at all. And then I looked at his hand. He has the same tattoo. It is not Johnny Depp, but I just think it's weird. And then he was like, "My man, get in here for a picture."
So you took a picture with this guy.
Yeah, because on the 2% chance that it was Johnny Depp, I didn't want to not have. I didn't want to have
This
evidence.
guy is a lock for Kid Rock
Maybe it was Kid
a
Rock.
billion times over.
You can't see that.
That looks like Kid Rock.
Oh,
I don't
can't-
care who you are. Like, even if you never saw or heard Kid
Is
Rock,
it Kid Rock?
people are like,
It's
this guy
nobody.
looks like Kid Rock.
Why the hell would Kid Rock be
That's
in
the first thing
Winston-Salem?
I said. It's the last thing that I said.
Why would Kid Rock be
I don't
in-
know how you guys, I don't know how drunk you were.
I was at work.
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
What Kid
How
Rock?
baked are you right now?
It's not him because the tattoos don't match. I don't
It's the coolest
think.
fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Thanks, Spidey. I
I'm just
appreciate it.
saying. So here's the deal.
Thought it was Kid Rock. Yes.
Mackey's. Mackers.
Knackers.
Mackers. I'm just saying that was cool, and the random dude probably had a kick out of it because
So it's not Kid Rock.
it's not. It's
I'm
no.
telling you, you could have got away with a Kid Rock. You could have got away with a
I'm
Kid
not
Rock.
gonna lie to people.
I just don't know how the hell y'all landed. Do you look like Kid Rock?
In person, he kind of looked like Johnny Depp.
I'm just telling you the picture
And here,
that you
yeah, it's
showed
some
me-
random dude.
Thank you, Rob.
Yeah, it's some random dude.
Thank
But-
you, Bob. I'm gonna star this highlight or
No,
star
no, no.
highlight this. There.
Here's the thing.
That
though.
happens once per show.
Here's the thing. I didn't think it was him until the tattoos, the jewelry matched Johnny Depp, and the tattoo matched Johnny Depp because it had a sparrow on his freaking hand. That's kind of ironic, but it didn't have it on the knuckles because he wrote Slim on the knuckles.
I would have never thought you'd meet a random dude.
You know what? It's a cool fucking story, okay? It's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard.
Oh, listen, I stand, and when I stand superior. SuperiorStance.com.
It could have been Johnny's stunt double. I don't know.
Oh man, I didn't know that Johnny Depp and Kid Rock were such good friends. They hung out in North Carolina.
They don't.
Alright.
That's what I told her it wasn't him. But then I looked at the tattoo and I was like, because Hollywood. Not everybody in Hollywood looks like everybody in Hollywood. Some of these people look like straight up trash. You
I
see them
think
without
you should've-
makeup and you're like, who
If
the
I would have saw,
like the chick
if I
from,
ever meet this guy,
like the chick from Games of Thrones, Emilia Clarke or whatever her name is.
I'm gonna say, "Are
She
you
hangs
Kid
out with all
Rock,
those people,
real
and
McCoy?"
they don't even take pictures with her because they don't recognize her at all.
She's really tiny too.
Yeah, because she had the blonde hair and then
Who?
what?
Daenerys,
Daenerys,
Who?
Mother of Dragons.
Mother of Dragons.
Mm.
Why'd you say it like a creeper?
I'm
Mm.
watching the show right now.
Mm.
You wouldn't know anything about it.
No, I wouldn't. They killed the dog.
She just got the Unsullied. It's amazing.
That's the episode I'm watching now. Literally
Joey
just got
Depp.
it.
It could have been Joey Depp. Emilia Clarke.
Dude, I think we're right in there together then.
Mm.
All right. I don't. What else you got?
Turns out ICP super Christian. What? That's crazy. This whole time.
All right.
That's pretty crazy.
Uh,
I don't know. I'm just saying. It was an interesting thing.
I agree with you. I agree with you in theory.
It's a story. It's a cool
Yeah.
story.
That's the craziest
You didn't
story
meet
I've
a
ever heard.
Kid Rock lookalike.
I know. I wish I did. Every day, I'm like, man, I wish I ran into
Yeah.
Kid Rock.
Insane Christian
Lookalike.
Posse. Yep.
Yeah.
What the hell am I looking at?
That's appropriate. All right. So, anything else that we need to talk about?
No, I think you blasted everything I had to talk about and said it was stupid. So thanks for that.
I didn't say it was stupid. I just think the guy looks like Kid Rock. You showed me that. I was like, this looks like Kid Rock. And then you're like, well, we'll have to talk about it. I was like, I can't wait to have the chat side with me and say Kid Rock without me having to say anything. You had 10 people that off the rip were like, that looks like Kid Rock. That's why I made sure we didn't say who you guys said it was.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Just saying, if you ever had somebody come up to you and be like, hey, you look like this person, you're like, oh, is it this guy? And then you're like, nah, not at all. You look like
I mean, the dude
blah,
was
blah,
like
blah, blah.
80 years old. Like, whoever he was. I don't think he was that young, but he had a rough life.
Either that or he's been on crack for 30 years and that's him from the
Yeah.
future.
I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. That dude's partied some.
Can we get a new series? Angel reacts to random life events. Yes.
No.
Yeah. This would be a terrible reality show. We would be canceled immediately. Immediately. I don't think anybody wants to watch our S. Can you imagine that? Just random. Like Remy gets home from work and takes his pants off
Every single, and the whole, yes,
immediately.
immediately.
And then I go to my chair and I'm like, get up. There's somebody in my chair. I'm like, yeah, get up. And I have to get in my chair. Now I've learned to fall asleep backwards in the chair. Beat that. So
I would
so
never.
hilarious.
Is that where you slept last night?
No,
Yeah,
no, I didn't sleep in a chair at all.
I know. So suck it.
It's a comfortable chair though. So no. Definitely Kid Rock looking. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm not saying it was Johnny Depp. I'm just saying that it was ironic that he had the same tattoo as Johnny Depp.
Isn't it
Which
ironic?
is a sparrow.
Don't
who,
you think?
Who puts a sparrow on their hand? The phoenix, maybe a bird. Like if it was an eagle, that's like, oh, I want an eagle. But who puts a sparrow on his
I
hand?
don't know. I mean, hand tattoos. There's some commitment there though, because even the sleeve, by definition, would end at the wrist.
That's what I'm saying.
So to continue to on with the hands, that's a different story though. It's like a neck tattoo. Obviously not as extreme as neck tattoo guy.
Or face tattoo guy.
Face tattoo guy, that's gotten big lately now. Well, not lately, but like face tattoo, like that's just a normal thing now. That used to be a big no-no. You
What,
remember that?
The face tattoo?
The good old days before face tattoo? Yeah.
That's too much.
Now it's just normal.
Is it?
What I think is weird is the random face tattoo stuff. You're like, why'd you go that route with the face tattoo? Nah, I mean, I don't know. I'd watch a call it Angel and the Q. Well, we could try that.
So Remy Angel would be the Goldbergs.
Kind
Absolutely.
of. Yeah, kind of. Only I feel like the Goldbergs end with like a really good moral to the story. And in the end, they still love each other.
You don't love me?
Like we're a lot less accepting. Like my children are just disappointments.
What?
You know what I mean? We don't get along with them.
I get
I
along
feel like
with
it's
them.
more of like a married with children thing. Like it would definitely be older. Like it'd be frowned upon.
Remy Bundy.
Yeah, like the reality checks that the family gives each other regularly.
I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks like Kid Rock.
ironic. That's funny. That's that's who the search came up with. That's funny. I don't know if you
Kid
can.
Rock.
I don't know.
It's the same picture that we just showed.
I'm
And
not,
it keeps trying to find who that person is.
ooh, look at that. That's a sexy picture. Look at that.
He looks very creepy.
But-
Oh, you can take me to your basement.
But yeah, I think a sitcom with the Qs would be, by today's standards,
not
bueno.
politically correct.
No bueno. Yeah. Yeah. It would.
You
Show,
know where your
show
kids-
plenty of fate. Show plenty of fate. You might get some viewers.
I'm just saying, it's like that just wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think that would fly as much.
Desperate attention. They got the comedian with all the face tattoos. That's hilarious.
Face
Sean something or other.
face tattoo people.
He's like,
I'm
I
just saying
really
that's
didn't.
it's a big one. Like that takes some commitment to the face tattoo.
I have commitment
Mm.
issues. I couldn't.
There you go. There you go, Remy. Just for you. No onions, no pickles. That's
What's
how you
M-
do it.
Well, hold on. What was the thing after the? What? Hold on. Hold that up again. What is no large onion? What's that? other-
slivers?
Sliver.
Slivers. It's supposed to be
Oh.
slivers, but they've mistyped it.
No pickles.
They
Okay.
probably ran out enough room, so it's probably no slivers. They didn't-
Okay.
Because it's slivers, not diced in quarter pounders.
Oh, I
Oh,
didn't know
they've,
that.
like scraped out most of my sauce. Fucking assholes. Let's talk about it.
I like that you. I like that you still have quarter pounders though.
Yeah.
Instead of whatever you would normally have, like half stone or. What do you?
What the fuck?
What do you weigh with there?
What are you talking
You know,
about?
like
I'm
kilograms.
not
or
hitting
something.
buttons, but
you know,
Kilograms and milligrams.
yeah, you'd be
and-
like, I got an old 50 gram, or whatever. What do they weigh with over there? Stones? Who
still,
has stones? Who weighs
kilograms.
with stones?
Kilograms.
Okay, but who weighs with stone? But see, that's what I'm saying. But that's a quarter pound.
Stones is like real. Stones is like before metric, before imperial.
So that's what. Hold on. What did you say?
Before metric and before imperial.
What's imperial?
That's what the
That sounds-
Dude, are you really-
That sounds fancy.
This is why they think Americans are dumb because of
Sounds
people like you.
fancy.
It's
You
not
use-
fancy.
You
He's
use
not-
the imperial system. Inches and that as and pounds is
Oh
imperial.
yeah, I know about that. When I
You're embarrassing me in company.
when I look at screens, it took you 20 minutes to get that. Look, and now now it's messed up
No,
because
because
we
I
can't
didn't know
do
what I
this.
was gonna do.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I see like when I look at international stuff and they're like so many square meters, I'm like, get this crap out of here. I don't even know what that is. Like I can find the square footage in anything. With feet or inches or whatever you got, I can figure it. But when they get into meters, I don't get it.
You do love the energy ratings though on the food.
I love the energy ratings. There's no calories to worry about. You just
It's
get
not
energy.
imperial. It's butter.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Who weighs with stones though?
Caveman.
That's the English. The English still use stones a little bit.
In like in the UK?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Poms.
Who?
Don't worry, bypass that.
I don't even know what this slang is. Well, last time I was talking to the folks over there, they were like,
Parquet. I can't believe it's
no,
not
it was Parker, and he was like, oh yeah, she's Welsh, and I was like, the hell is that? And they were like, I don't know what this is.
Welsh is
And
that.
also, they're the opposite of the U.S. You know how it's like the South is like real, but it's like that's like considered, it's like the South, like that's like more rustic, I guess. They're the opposite. Like their South is like the fancy pants. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You know how like
England,
north of the
London,
Octagon is different from like everything south. So it's like
London is in the south. That's the main city.
that's what I'm
and
saying.
then-
It's like fancy pants.
yeah, the
Like
bush.
they look down at the northerners.
The northerners are where the sticks are, where the rednecks are, or the bogans, or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they call their rednecks over there.
Yeah.
What do they call rednecks in Australia?
Bogan.
Bogan.
I don't think the UK had
Yeah.
rednecks though.
No, I don't think they do either.
I was gonna say I don't
Not-
think you can
not
do that because
compared
you're
to,
still
like-
you're still fancy. Like it's still like you still talk like
You'd have
like
to ask Dave.
Shakespeare.
Ask Davey H next time.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but like I can't if I go to like northern like UK or whatever, and they're like, "Good day, old chap," I'd be like, "Oh, get out of here." That's not where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
No,
like
it's
mess stuff
not.
up.
It's not where you're from.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. Like I imagine, like in Australia, like he's talking about like deep woods. I kind of get that, but then like they still have top hats and like bowler caps and shit, right? Do they have bowler caps? Is that still a thing? Bowler caps? Is that the woo? Like a top hat?
What
You know what I'm
is
saying?
wrong with you?
The
I'm saying,
Charlie
like, I
Chaplin.
can't pull off a
boxing.
top hat, but like if you're British, like isn't that just a normal thing? Like, don't they still rock that? Woo. Like hold on, this could be wrong. Bowler cap is summer wear, and when winter comes, they put the top hat on, right?
None of that is correct.
Because it's like Christmas, like yeah,
None of that is correct.
bring me a goose, that whole thing.
Idiot.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna choke.
Carlitos.
I'm gonna choke.
that
I'm gonna
you are
choke
correct,
on my
sir.
burger.
You are correct.
Bring
Nobody
me a
knows.
goose.
Wait, nobody knows what you're saying. Are you talking about like the Riddler wears?
I'm saying bowler cap is summer wear, and then when
None
the
of that
winter
is correct.
comes, they
No.
put on a top hat.
None of that is correct. Everything that you said is
Yeah.
incorrect.
Yeah.
Maybe
But it's the
100 years
opposite.
ago.
It's the opposite here, because like down south,
You are yelling your nonsense into my ear
I'm
hole.
just saying it's down south. It's like a different world. And they're like, you're from the north.
Yeah, I get it. But they don't wear a bowler hat in the summer and a top hat in the winter.
Good day, old chap. Yeah, they do. It's a top hat. Yeah, a goose. You know what I'm talking about? A goose. No?
Mm.
I don't know. He was talking about stones. I just wanted to know who had
No,
stones.
you were talking about stones.
But if they weigh in stones, how big are these rocks? Right? Because they only do it by like a couple stone. Like I saw a big boy and they're like, "Yeah, he's 3 stones." I was like, that's a boulder, bro. Like that is not a stone. Like what are your
Stones came before kilograms and pounds.
okay, but how many pounds is in a stone? It's like 100. This was a big boy. Like he's good 400 pounder. And they were like, this guy's 3.5 stones. And I'm like, what happens when you get into the pebbles?
Let's go. Weight conversion. Ugh.
There's no weight conversion for stones. That doesn't exist.
Yes, there is.
There's no way. There's a weight conversion
The
for
reason
stones.
why they started
One stone is 14 pounds.
So what happens when you get under a stone? Does it turn into a pebble?
I got no idea with that.
I mean, if it's under $1, it's change, right? What's the change of a stone? Not everything's 14 pounds. How much is a loaf of bread weigh in stones? Half a stone? That doesn't make sense. A
Maybe
quarter stone?
I don't know. Maybe it's an ounce. I got no idea.
No. Nope.
Rob's knowledgeable. He might dime
Nope.
in the chat.
I don't like it. I don't like
Papa
it.
was a Rolling Stone. That's hilarious.
I don't like it.
I think. Can I start a comment? You're yelling.
I was past 2 turns during this conversation.
And the
My
British.
bad. My bad. Yeah. Yep. Half stone is correct. I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's just confusing. But you're right, because we're the only ones that are different, right? Isn't America the only ones different?
Except for
I
Mocha.
want to know how they landed on that shit too. Like was it in like the olden days? They wanted to be so defiant to the crown. They were like, we refuse your weight measurements.
I think so.
Stupid.
I don't know.
That's so dumb. I mean, I'm all for it. Like, I'm glad that we're independent, but we just celebrated our independence
We did.
with Chinese fireworks.
We didn't have any Chinese fireworks.
But I'm just saying the world of the United States celebrated with Chinese fireworks. Have you seen people get mad about that?
About what? Chinese fireworks?
Chinese products? Bro, I love watching that crap. Hilarious. That was one thing when I was watching The Dark. They like had these people that went back in time and they were discovered and they were like, it's the strangest thing. All of their clothes are made in China.
Did
It
you
was
see
like,
that?
yeah, that's what happened,
Did
bro.
you see that TikTok about the avocados?
Yeah,
So apparently,
you showed me that.
Oreo. Ne?
avocados were like really big. There's a TikTok video about it. Avocados are really big, probably because white girls are putting them on toast and shit.
Mhm.
And
I get sad every time I hit my phone, by the way.
and they
Go on.
so apparently the drug cartel realized that everybody was selling avocados. So they took over, they sell the most avocados, and they gave away like 100,000 avocados because they're so cheap. They gave a whole bunch of avocados. So somebody needs to say, so the cartel needs to just sell everything because it's so cheap now to buy an avocado.
Well, avocados were overpriced to begin with, though.
I like avocados. Not on my toast.
I
That's
don't
weird.
like avocado.
I know because I scarred you from avocado.
Avocado's too Californian for me. That's right. I'm divided even amongst my own country. There's certain
Well, like a
things.
true American.
It's like too Texas, too California.
There's nothing wrong with two Texas or to California.
Nah, but there's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I love Texas.
Nah, it's all right. I like Nick. He's from Texas.
No, he's not.
To New York, I can say that.
I love New York.
I love my New York
That's where my
guys.
people are from.
I would never want to live in New York though.
No, who does? New York doesn't want to live in New York.
That's too much.
The taxes are
Like just in a
ridiculous.
like you just have to find an apartment somewhere. That's weird, right?
Unless you want to live out in the burbs.
Mm-mm.
Do they have that? I don't think
I
they
think
have
so.
that.
In New
I think
York,
so.
No, they don't even have like trees and stuff there. It's just
in
like
New
city.
York. Oh my God, it's like a huge state, and it's not just New
up-
York City.
No, New York
Upstate-
City's the only
upstate
thing
New
that
York.
matters in New York.
I'm from New York, and not
No.
the city.
No, you're not from New York. You're from upstate. We've already discussed this. There's a difference. There's
I'm from-
upstate New York, which is like the other part, and then the rest is New York. It's like New York is New York, and then there's upstate New York. It's different. I mean, you can get mad about this if you want, but it's different. That's the thing about California. See, people get bitter about that, but California, what they did is they just took over the whole
I'm saying
coast.
it's still fucking New York.
But I'm saying, so
It's
check
still
this
New
out.
York.
California was so bold. They were like, because this is what happened. Like, if you look at the United States, it's like very small states.
Yes, please educate the people
Okay,
about the United States.
I'm about to educate everybody in the United States. So the East
I'm so
Coast
sorry.
was found first. And when they got to the East Coast, they all started fighting over the land, right? And it was vast and it was different. You look at Florida, very different from, Maryland, very different from New Hampshire. Wide
Yeah.
range there. Then what happened is as they started moving west, they got lazy. And that's why the middle America and west, the states are so big because they were like, fuck this. We're not gonna separate this. And then by the time they got to the West Coast, they were like, give them all that shit left over. Now, so California takes up the whole thing except for a teeny tiny piece right at the top. So California is like its own world. Like if you want to go skiing, you can go skiing. You want to go beach, you can go beach. If you want to go to the US Mexico, because it's the same thing, you go US Mexico because it's all California. That's the West Coast. It's all different. But they just gave up and they were like, you get this. And it's kind of cool because it's your own thing, but it's like its own country by itself because they didn't fight over it like on the East Coast. It's true. Look it up in the books. They landed and they were like, we don't know what we're going to do. And then they're like, this is Virginia. And they're like, fuck that, West Virginia. And then they started getting lazy and they were like, all right, Kansas. It's like, yeah. Like, look at the shapes of the country. Look at the shapes of the states. Very intricate on the East Coast. When you get into the middle, it's just like blocks. They're like, eh. All right, you guys are now Arizona. It's like,
How baked are you right now?
Thank you. Thank you, That's Ready. I appreciate you.
what
and
is
all
they?
that
They
you do.
gave up. You can tell when they gave up. You can tell when the map makers were like, fuck it, Nebraska.
On the next episode of Remy's Real History, you don't know New York.
But hold on now. Hold on. This is watch out. Move. This is real. This is real.
You're
Look at
gonna break-
this.
You're gonna break it. You're gonna break it. Oh my God.
All right. Let's get a simple one. Boom. Right here. Nope. Not that. Simple. All right. And nope.
Not-
Right there. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me they didn't start getting lazy right about here. They were like, nah, we're just going to make this Colorado. It's just a square. It's a fucking square, bro. Look, they just gave up. Look at how intricate the East Coast is right here. Look at how many states there are.
6 Vegas.
And then they
You
start.
are so true.
Hold on,
You're so
look.
right.
Look, right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's so many states here. And then they were like 4, 5, 4, 5. It's like they
That's 4.
gave up. This is the most intricate one, the one with the point. Which one is that? I don't even know. Which one's the one with the point?
Idaho.
Oh, that's why. My bad.
Does Idaho have a point for a point?
No, it's where they grow potatoes. You're an idiot.
You can hold on. I challenge somebody to come up with a different reason on why the United States is separated this way, other than they fought over the East,
Manifest destiny.
they moved, and they gave up. They fucking gave up. They were like, why? You can't have 1,000 states in one country. So they're like, all right, woo. Originally they were like, nah, we'll do like 20. And then they were like, way too big. Like they were like massive things. Look at the old maps, it's like massive. And then when they took over part of Mexico, because like Mexico was all that. And then then that was the thing is the US got it and they were like, nah, you take all the rest of that crap. And then, like I said, California emerged. It's actually cool because they've got everything on one coast because it's the same thing. It's just a coast, but they got the whole thing. I was saying, imagine if it was one, right? Like we have North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, Maryland. If they combined all that, you would have
I heard
the
somebody
East
say it the other
Coast.
day,
It would be like the
Maryland.
West Coast.
They
But
said-
but people are like, oh, the West Coast so beautiful. What are you talking about? What part of the West Coast? It's so vast. We don't know what you mean. You know
they're
what I'm talking
the
about?
whole thing.
But they can't say the whole thing. The coast in North Carolina, okay, is different from the coast in New York. So how can you say California coast is one thing? It's so big. Part of California is California is so big.
Are you?
Part of it is breaking away. Hold on, for real. Look at it. It's falling off. Like it's just drifting into the ocean. And they don't even care. That's the thing. Like they don't care. They made a movie about it where it's falling off. You know what I'm talking about. What was that movie where they was falling off?
Pacific Rim? Was that it?
Nope. That might as well been called that because this part is just drifting into the ocean. But how could you claim like something about the California coast when
Hey,
it's
Dave.
literally thousands of miles?
Today we're
Why?
speaking of history, and
And just to add to that history, it's actually sort of the same, even though we don't have that many states over here. It is sort of the same over here as well, where they got lazy when they went west. So if you have a look at our map, not many states, obviously, and they're all fairly big. But if you say Western Australia, it's almost like half the country.
Yep. That's exactly what it is.
So
They
this
got
little one-
lazy.
this little one down here is Victoria. That's where I am. And then you got New South Wales. Queensland's obviously quite big. And then you got the two in the middle. But then the whole other side is all one state.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
So,
You got two in the middle.
yeah, there's two in the middle. And then there's also little Tasmania down there. That's a state
oh,
as
they
well.
got the little devil.
Is that the same
Oh.
thing? Is that the
It
same
almost-
thing? Does that still belong to Australia? Is that
Yeah,
like Hawaii?
That is actually a state of Australia, yes.
So it's like Hawaii?
Yes.
Yeah, like Hawaii.
Yeah. Hey, have
and
you ever
then-
been there? You ever
And
been
then
there?
there's I haven't been there since I was a kid. And there's little New Zealand down there where all the sheep fuckers come from.
Oh, no.
The what?
Hey.
Sorry, where all
Lord of the
the
Rings.
where all the Kiwis come from.
Yeah.
Kiwis.
Yeah.
The
And
Kiwis.
never
Never
mistaken
confuse-
an Aussie for a
for
Kiwi.
Never.
I learned that in a movie once.
It's like mistaking Canadian for an American or vice
I
versa.
feel like it would have to be the opposite though. Like I feel if I met somebody from New Zealand, I would automatically think they were from Australia. I wouldn't like my first instinct wouldn't be like, oh, you're from New Zealand.
The only way you'll be able to tell is there's certain words that they say that has a little bit of a weird sort of twang to it, I suppose.
Listen to me when I tell you this. I
Okay.
can't tell. It's
Do
all
you- if they say chips, like like the food chips or fries as you call them or whatever, they'll say chops instead of chips.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If I ever meet, I'm not gonna say a woman, if I ever meet a man that says chops and they're talking about fries, I will punch him in the face. I challenge a New Zealander to come to me and to my face say fucking chops because I'm gonna hit you in your chops. I refuse. I refuse. We will
Don't go
start
to,
a war over this. Chops. I'm upset you said chips, but I accept it. At least other places in the world, it's called chips. Chops,
Chips and
like a
fish and
pork
chicken.
chop. Hold on, no, we're talking about French fries, right?
Yeah.
Talking about fries. If I meet
Do
a
you
guy,
have do you have chopper chops over there?
No.
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 Okay. Okay.
no, we don't
Um,
have, whatever you're gonna ask if we
It's
have,
more
we
like
don't
chop,
have.
not chop. More like a U instead of an O.
Come
Chop.
again?
Chop.
Chup?
Yeah. So instead of an
Chop?
O, you're saying chop like a pork chop. It's more like
Chop.
chop. Yeah.
Chop.
Like so a U instead of an O.
Oh, you get kicked in the nuts for that. I'll kick the man in the nuts.
Chop.
I learned very young. My uncle told me, no problem. He's like, you don't be afraid to kick a man in the nuts in a bar fight. He was like, you pick up a chair, you hit him with whatever you have. I've never feared that
Who?
in a
Mark?
bar fight.
Mark?
No, not my uncle Mark. No, he's insane. I'm not talking about him. Yeah, no.
He's
Chop?
insane.
Hold on, Chup?
Yeah. So like a U instead of an O.
No.
So
come on.
if we order fish and chips over here, they'll say fish and chops.
Oh gosh, no, yeah, you get kicked in the nuts for that.
I would accept
You
you.
get kicked in the nuts.
I would accept you fully.
You get a size 33 Matrix UK in the nuts. I don't even know.
33 stone foot.
Yeah, 33 UK stone foot.
Oh, I love that song. Do you come from the land down under? What song is that? Who sings that?
It's Men at Work.
Men at Work. That's who it is. I
Look,
love that song.
He's so sick. He's so upset.
It's,
I mean,
the song is done by Freaky Louie. That's who it's done by.
It's the thing. You got it's like you gotta hate when you talk to somebody and then they immediately will associate you with like four guys. It's like four guys, and immediately they're gonna associate with you. Now I've been trying to get him to say it's not a knife for years now. He won't say that shit. Said it one time by accident. He won't say that because he's done with that forever. You deal with that.
I have the clip for that. So
yeah.
Yeah, but still, I'm saying, like, how many Australians have been told you say it's not a knife? And like, dude, that is from 1984. Can we please get a new one? And then
it's like shrimp. It's like shrimp on the Barbie.
And they're like, nah, I don't want that either. Yeah, shrimp on the Barbie. That's another
Yeah,
one.
that's even earlier. That's like 81, 82 tourism video from Paul Hogan.
Throw another ship. Yeah, but like Steve Irwin, his son, so cute.
Oh, well done, Dave.
It's
Well
the
done.
same thing.
Well done. Yes. He's like,
Yeah,
oh,
we call a beer a frothy
a frothy.
because it has foam on it's froth on the top.
If you
Oh,
put
you don't need to explain it. I get it. You guys just shorten stuff everywhere. They just shorten it.
How have you been, Chop?
Chop. It's
It's
chop
really
and
you.
drop.
I'll tell you.
Chop and drop.
Chop and drop.
Chop. I refuse. I refuse.
Oh, I have a new
Alright.
thing that's gonna annoy you. I'm so excited. Next time we have
Alright.
we have fries, I'm be like, do you want some chops?
Yeah, if you're catching this on the rewind, don't be offended. Okay, make fun of everybody, including the East Coast, and how they fought over their little pieces of land. It's just stupid. Spidey, I'm glad that you were able to join us
Yes.
tonight,
It was
today,
so funny
where
because
you're at. Thank you.
I caught him on live and I was like, can I ask him if he's going to be on the show? Is that like bad for him? And he's like, are you doing a show? And I was like, literally like, hey, do you want to come by? And he's like, I might come on. I was like, yeah, great minds.
That's the highlight of me having any time off on a Friday for me, is that I can try and crash the show.
Yes. That's what, I don't know. We just never have time off together. We have so many things we need to record.
Well, we saw that, but the U.S. doesn't get a lot of days off.
Yep.
Actually, Australia doesn't either.
They get more than us.
Not compared to like other places, though. Like they said, some of those places get like 50 days off.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I would do with 50 days off.
First half of the year, we have a lot of public holidays. Second half of the year, we get sweet fuck all.
Yeah. How many days do you guys have roughly? Do you know?
It'd probably be like 20, I think, maybe less for the year.
We had
10.
10 is the average that people get off.
But some of them, if they fall on a
retail-
weekend,
If you have a
we don't get
retail
it all.
job, it's usually Christmas, Thanksgiving, and possibly Easter. They don't give off for anything else, really, unless you have a
you guys
government
only get a 3-day for Easter, don't you? We get 4
job.
days
We
for
get
Easter.
one.
We get the Good Friday and the Easter Monday.
Yeah, we just get
We just
one.
get one.
Now, my company that I work for, because he's like a Christian, we get that Friday and that Monday, or for that Friday and that Monday off. So that's cool. But he does. I get a really good vacation package.
Hey, we appreciate it, Seth. Thank you. And thank you. Yes, we appreciate it. Everybody's been very active in the chat. I think we need to hang this up.
Yeah.
We went over a lot longer than what I thought. We started 15 minutes late. Couldn't get this thing running correctly, but we got it going. I appreciate it. Thank you, Spidey, for joining us.
Always a pleasure.
Everybody, thank you for allowing us this last week off. We will be off again next week. Thursday, we will be celebrating our anniversary.
Are we doing something?
We've been married for a long time, longer than I'm allowed to say, because Angel's too young for this to be a reality.
That's not,
on
you can
the
tell him.
amount of years that we've been
You
married.
can tell him.
We were
you're
together
saying
a little longer than that. Doesn't even matter.
You're saying she's really young and it was illegal when you got married?
Yes, that's what we're saying.
Maybe.
Cradle snatching, I see.
Maybe. You know what's funny? So
It's 15.
some people have seen pictures of me. I don't know if they've ever seen pictures of us, though.
That's not true. Is that rain?
Because that would be kind of.
I mean, it looks
It looks bad.
bad.
There's a couple pictures I know. It looks bad.
It does.
Like I look back at a couple pictures of us when we were younger, like where I was like 17, and I was like, "Angel doesn't look 17, bro." Like,
Well,
like,
at
that's
least you have pictures though, because
it's a bad look.
Beck will not do pictures at all. There's only
Really?
there's only like maybe 3 in existence of us together, and
Oh,
none of them have been posted on Facebook or IG or even MySpace back in the day or any of that sort of stuff. None of it.
I know. I had a picture of us, and you looked extremely young. And I think Logan saw it. He's like, "Dad, what's up with this?" And I was like, "I don't know, man.
It's
I don't
probably
know what to tell you.
it's probably the high school.
It was
photos.
legal. It was legal. I know that. I'm getting in trouble.
Angel
for
has
that.
just got a youthful disposition. That's what it is.
Thank you.
Anyways,
Hold on.
I'm gonna.
Was it this picture? Hold on. Where is it at?
Yeah,
mind.
Remy was grooming. That's some Game of Thrones shit right there.
I don't
You
think
know.
anything that you can find that could be posted somewhere has been posted. Not what I'm thinking.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Yeah. This is real pictures. This isn't digital evidence that I'm putting online for somebody to find something suspicious. I have real pictures of where I was like, not the best look for your boy back in the day. I'm going to play us out to something different. You continue to look for that. I'm going to play us out to something different. You know what? Actually, yeah, never mind. I will. Spidey, again, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Everybody in the chat, you're fantastic. We will see you next time.
Bye.